With your CIGTV News Update, I'm Edlin Ruiz in for Donna Bush. Thank you for joining us. On Wednesday, the results of the 2018 RCIPS gun amnesty was announced. The amnesty is the first since 2011 and ran for the entire month of June. 18 firearms and 896 rounds of ammunition were handed in as part of the program. Police tell us the firearms were turned in either directly to police stations through local pastors or through Crime Stoppers. In addition, a crossbow and 12-gauge flare gun were also turned in. Deputy Commissioner of Police Mr. Kurt Walton says in their view, this amnesty has been extremely successful, not only because of the number of firearms and ammunition handed in to police, but because of the type and condition of these firearms. In past years, the bulk of the firearms received were old and rusty rifles. This year, however, they have received 7 handguns, some of which are in good condition, which are precisely the types of weapons that we want to be taking off the street. He adds that in years past, we did not receive anywhere near this many handguns. A police press release says that the support of community organizations this year have been extremely encouraging, and that they want to thank those who had the courage to do the right thing or convince someone else to do the right thing by turning in firearms or ammunition during this amnesty. In other news today, Minister for Commerce, Planning and Infrastructure, the Honorable Joseph Hew, recently attended the annual Commonwealth Information Communications Technology Forum held in London in mid-June. The biannual meeting is an opportunity for the Commonwealth ICT ministers to meet and discuss matters of common interest, paving the way for building Commonwealth consensus. The theme for this year's event was Committed Leadership, Harboring a Roadmap for ICT-Enabled Growth. The forum focused on leveraging ICT for prosperity, and one of the key outcomes was the adoption of a declaration on cybersecurity. The first part of the event was a closed-door meeting for ministers and their advisors. This was followed by a 2-day open ministers forum, which allowed Commonwealth regulatory bodies, industry companies, civil society, and interested parties an opportunity to meet and engage on various policy issues with participating Commonwealth ministers. Minister Hew commented, "It was a great honor and a real privilege to be a part of this important forum and to participate on a panel discussion focused on digital leadership. Not only did it enable a widening knowledge of developments in the industry, but also an opportunity to share thought leadership and best practices in this industry from the Cayman Islands perspective." 20 boys and girls participated in the first ever Stop Now and Plan, or SNAP, summer camp, and they visited the Georgetown Police Station on Thursday morning. The group included adults who are overseeing the camp and helping the youngsters.
This is our third field trip, and the kids are learning about integrity. The theme for today was integrity. We've also learned about empathy. We're going to be learning about perseverance. We've been learning about a lot of important characteristics, attributes that we want our children to encompass. And we've been getting a lot of great feedback. Our campers are going home excited to tell their parents about what they've been learning.
The goal of the camp is to help the young boys and girls learn self-control and problem-solving skills, along with strategies to manage their emotions. Finally, a look at our weekly schedule of shows here on CIG Television. You can go online to gis.gov.ky and click on Publications. And if you missed today's news update, you can watch it on our Facebook page and YouTube channel. With your CIGTV News Update, I'm Edlin Ruiz. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
The Royal Cayman Islands Police Service has launched a new service to apply for a police clearance certificate online. To make this process quick and easy, ensure you have digital copies of all required documents readily available. At a minimum, you'll need a copy of your passport photo page. Our website lists the full requirements. If you are using an Apple iOS or Android mobile device, you can use the camera to take photos of these documents while completing your application. After you have read the instructions and are ready to start, type in the alphanumeric string from the CAPTCHA image and click the green button that says Start Application. If you can't read the letters and numbers properly, click Can't Read Image below the photo to try again. To complete your application, you will follow 5 simple steps. These are shown at the top of each page, and the blue circle will always show where you are right now. Enter the requested data in each field. All fields marked with an asterisk are required. Each field has some help information, and please pay attention to the correct format for dates and telephone numbers in particular. When selecting your birthday, you can also use the calendar feature. If a field has a drop-down list, you can scroll through alphabetically or start typing to find the correct option. You will be asked to enter your email address twice to ensure it's correct. This is the address we will use to send you a confirmation email and receipt. Once you have entered all of the required information, click Next at the bottom of the screen. If you click the Cancel Application button at any stage in the process, you will lose everything you've entered so far and be returned to the home page. On this page, answer the questions about past offenses, provide details if relevant, and then click Next. In this step, you will select the type of service being requested and details of the person applying, as well as anyone who might pick up the certificate on his or her behalf. If you select certain options, more information may be required at this stage or later in the process when you are uploading your documents. Finally, select the reasons you are applying and then click Next. If you make a mistake, use the drop-down menu to change the reason or click the red X to delete a line. Remember, if you click the Cancel Application button at any stage in the process, you will lose everything you've entered so far and be returned to the home page. If you need to go back to a previous page to review or change data you already entered, you can use the Back button. You can also navigate through the process using the links at the top of the page. On this page, you will be asked for the relevant digital documents to support your application. On each line, click the Upload icon, select the correct file, and then click Upload. Repeat this process for each document. Based on the information you've already entered, this page will tell you the basic documents required. However, please remember to read the guidance notes to ensure you've included everything for your particular application. You can click the Upload More Documents button if you need to add more files, using the Comments field to briefly explain the additional documents you are submitting. If you go back to previous sections after uploading documents and make changes that affect these requirements, you may need to re-upload your documents. This is the final page before submission. Please review all information provided to ensure it is accurate and complete. You won't be able to change anything on this page, but you can use the Back button or the links at the top of the page to return to earlier pages and update any field. By submitting this application, you are declaring that the information provided is accurate and truthful. If you are satisfied with your application, click Proceed to Online Payment. You may need to allow pop-ups and then click the button again to show the payment screen where you will enter your debit or credit card information. The Cayman Islands government accepts Visa and MasterCard, and you can use a debit or credit card issued anywhere in the world. Payment will be processed in Cayman Islands dollars for local service, and in United States dollars for overseas service. If you have questions about any exchange rate that will be used, or foreign currency transaction fees, please contact the bank that issued your card. The Cayman Islands government will not receive or retain your card information. Once your online payment has been authorized, you can view and print your receipt. Click Continue to return to our webpage for details on pickup date and time. If there is an issue with your application and we have to contact you for more information, your application may be delayed. You will also receive a confirmation email with this information and your official receipt. Please remember to